Hello everybody, this is Double L Man, just doing a Let's Play for my world, Playersville. Official members of the Players Cast. It's my first video, so here we go. Okay. Okay. So here is the first part, the kind of messed up ice skating rink. Mushroom tower out there in the distance. So you come out through here. Here's the grand entrance to the village. Well, the rich sector, as you can say. So glowstone fountain. Here's one house that I will give you the tour of now. This is Mr. Magic 11's house. Kind of dull and boring and all that. Bunch of chests, bed thing. Boring, boring, boring. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, there's that. And up here we have my swimming pool with my glowstone wall. Here is my house, which of course is my favorite. Well, rainbow floor, chest, puppy, ceiling lights, all this. Bedroom, basement, which I will give you to. Glowstone floor, enchantment table, passage to the outside world. And back here, my basement's second level. Nether portal, garbage disposal, all that. So now I will show you the top floor. There's the backyard. Here is the top floor, my personal favorite. Several bookshelves, chests, brewing station, cakes, bed. That's where I used to sleep, but I moved to the guest room. So, I'll show you this way. Here's the park, but kind of hard to make, mostly because, what would you call it? The snow. Snow got in the way. But here's that cool little entrance thing that can be closed off. I did not know you could actually do this with a fence. I find it kind of neat though, because it connects to each one. I'm just going to close that up. And here's the next house. This is Soccer Boy 12's house. There's one room, another room. He tried to make it hotel style. That went well for the first two rooms. And here's the top floor, glowstone mess. Chest with some of the stuff I stole in there. And door to the outside door. My house has one of those too. There's that. We have no clue what it's for. You continue on back down, come back out. Oh, Donovan's in this world. Oh yeah, over there's a half-built house in the poor people sector. Here's a subway, and here's the transportation to the market. It's just basically a really long minecart trail that spawns lots of creepers. It can get very annoying. You come down this corner and there's here's my shop. I'll go on in the market later into the video. So I'm just gonna ride it back to the village and finish off the tour. I'm trying not. Yeah, I'm trying not. Okay. Come up here. Look around. Okay. Here's my farming plantation backyard with dogs. We're a little bit overboard with breeding. Overboard with sheep coloring, cows, chickens, all that. Good stuff. Pigs. That used to be snow golems, so I killed them all. They're annoying as crap. Alright, so the way up here, and come up here. Here's the plantation, more or less, part of it. Got all the crops you can have. And I don't, like I said, I go into the deck later. Deck's probably the most interesting part. And here's another house. This one's made by Toxic Martin 20. One of the most interesting houses. All this. It's got a water elevator. all this, and this is really nice. I love it. It's just the top of this house we screwed up on. So keep going around here, you can come down the basement. Very strange looking. No, I won't go much into his house, because it is a maze down there. Okay, so I already showed off that house. Now into the ghetto. There's a hardware shop, and also somebody's house. Very poorly built. But then again, every village has a poorly built house. Here's a quite unique house right over there. I need to get over the stupid fence. So, trying to find the stinging door. Does he have a door? I don't care. Yeah, he's clearly not worth much on the inside. And there's that. So, glowstone. There's that one hardware shack. That house. There's an enchantment station for the ghetto. This is more the ghetto part. This is an interesting house. You know, got all this creeper haven up here. That's the safe house part of it, more or less. Okay, so basically where the deck stops, like, decently, is the ghetto. So this house is half, kind of. So here's the deck. You go around in it and stuff. Go to each one of the decks. There's some lounge chairs up in my patio. And there's a half-built house. All this is good. Alright, next up I will show you more or less outside of the village. Here is, I'm not quite sure what this is actually. Oh yeah, this is a bowling alley, I remember. It's kind of pointless, but it's cool. A giant pumpkin. Oh, here's the tavern. Go in, bar stools, couch, table, floor, all of that. There's the bartender station. It's called the Rusty Pickaxe. Got one of those corny bar names. Here is the castle. One of the coolest places. So we have enchanting, brewing, hallways, and then the chapel and the bar. So you continue up these ladders. Up here, this building, this is the bank. This building is pending. We're not sure what we want to do with that yet. Hallways, symmetrical. Here is the village treasury and the jail. So this more or less is the government floor, and we might put something included with the government up in this floor. And here's the top floor, the mini games arena, creeper haven, and whatnot. Putt-putt course. Throw your item from the block of wood, it slides. Hit it in the hole. Minesweeper, which I'm too lazy to fix, and the monster spawner arena. It works. Alright, so I'm going to show you by far the coolest part of the castle, which you will never be able to guess. There's an Assassin's Guild under here. Just go through this waterfall. Here's part 1 of the Assassin's Guild. Some dummies, lava floors, and 9 yards. And here's the library. But there's a secret to this library. Keep levers with you, put one there, bam, opens up. Come through, here is the real Assassin's Guild. Armory, brewery, furnacery, enchantingery, and then there's a potionery downstairs. Take off that switch. Somebody's lucky enough to find it. We don't want them to get into the actual guild. Okay, continue up these stairs, come back out, show you the rest of the world now. Got all this. That diamond thing over there is kind of pointless, more or less. There's a forest that way. I'm not quite sure what this is. And here's some kid's tree house. It's nice. Billboard. Up here is one of the most unique houses by far. You have to come through here. There's mushroom haven and stuff. Come in here. Very unique. Lots of stuff. Hot tub sauna type thing. It's neat. So here's the mushroom haven. Nothing up in there. Here's another house. It's quite cool actually, with the checkered floor. Not a lot of furniture in it. Come on down here. There's a hallway. Garbage disposal, which is potentially fatal. Wrong built enchanting table. Yeah. Chess. I'm not quite sure what's in that. Really good canvas. So, looking around. Now, here is the market. There's a subway station again. Okay, so here is the garden spot. All of your gardening needs for one low price. Here is a half-built shop. I'm not quite sure what it is, but they're currently working on the interior. Here is the Lucas's weapon shop, Toxic Martin 20's weapon shop. No exchanges or refunds, of course. All that. Here's Ethan's Diner, Soccer Boy 12 Diner. Come in here. Food, all that. Strange kitchen, but for sure. Here is Double Almond 1 guest bedroom, guest shop, kind of diner type thing. Very strange. Very strange. Yeah, come through there. Here's my diner, Double L Man's diner. Kind of made it to look like, resemble the McDonald's worker level. Press the button. This is what they do at McDonald's. They press a button and it poops out food. There's that. The gate, tables, whole 9 yards. There's my farmer's market, and I'll show you the minecart. You've seen the minecart. I have no clue how sheep got in here, but this is a record shop. Here's a potion brewery shop. And stone. Really nice. Here's the upstairs staircase. That's strange. Here's my building material shop for newcomers when we're in survival. And just come over here and I'll pick up their diamond from the treasury. And then pick up their stuff here. Here's one of the stupidest shops I've ever seen in a nice way. This is a very ugly looking shop. You get to take his materials and craft them into things. Yeah, that's about it. This is Maddie Mart, Gas Mart. Employees only tell us what you need. That's nice. It goes to our other shop. Okay. There's still some open slots. As you can see, here's the liquor shop. Very strange. Nothing much in there. So, there's the market, I suppose. And, guess I'll go on in here. Who put a button on my wall? But here we are, you see. You just push down that chest. That's my minecart chest. That little thing we just messed up was my sister's shop. Well, basement. Here's one of the most epic houses I've ever seen in Minecraft. This is a ravine house. Genuine. Look around. You got all of this. Amazing. I won't go into much detail on it, but he originally wanted to make it look, leafy, and then the snow covered up all the leaves, so it was basically hidden. It was really cool. And come around and back up to the village. I would say, I think that's about it. Let me look around, make sure there's nothing on there. There's a desert with many games over there. That diamond thing is nothing. That's where I was gonna build the castle. Oh, here's Nighthawk's house. Lots of torches. Lots of torches.